Hey, what's up? My name's Mr. Chris, and I do stuff. And today, I prepped for a hurricane from the land of rain. So I was trying to go to bed, and my phone kept lighting up, and it was ringing. And I was like, oh no. People are in my front yard. The storm has started. But no, that's actually not what was happening. You can get neighborhood alerts. So I'm going to pop those up. I'm going to read you some of my favorites. This one's clearly being silly. Does anyone know if Orlando floods? Yeah, some parts do. I'm new to the area. Since this is the storm of the century, do I not have to worry about any future storms or hurricanes? Okay. There's regular gas at the Wawa on Goldenrod. Oh, here's an interesting one. I have some advice here. So, anyone have any advice on how to take my dog for a walk during the storm? I know you won't be able to hold it all of Thursday. Odds are it's going to rain for more than a day. But my dog actually can typically hold it. But I've seen people take sod and put it in their bathtubs and use that if you don't have. But I've used a dog pen, like a children's pool, like a play pool. And you can put some sod in that, and then they have like a place that's outdoorsy for them to go to the bathroom and everything, and they don't like accidentally go and then start going in the house. So that was kind of a cool trick. And believe it or not, people always say I read this. I actually did read that today. Oh, this guy is definitely a little grumpy. It's very long, but the gist of it is, if you're asking if you should evacuate for the hurricane, yes, evacuate, because you didn't prepare. And if you stay, you're going to be unprepared and need my supplies. So yeah, basically, don't take someone else's supplies. Like, if you're not ready, go ahead and head out, take the hit, get a hotel room for a couple days. But, don't be that guy who wasn't prepared, who made everyone a little less prepared by borrowing. Here's a weird tip. Lower your AC in case the power goes out. Your house will stay cooler longer. I'm going to rate that a meh tip, because that doesn't, no. I'm not going to do that. Oh, tolls are waived in the state of Florida right now. So awesome. If you got to evacuate or move around, get away from the coast, go ahead and jump on those expensive highways and get out of there. Any water had to work all day. Any water available at gas stations. I'm going to refer this to the guy earlier. You're not prepared. Leave. Stop at the gas station, fill up with gas, and then drive north. When you run out of gas, fill up with gas and drive north. Then stop, get a hotel room, and wait until the hurricane's gone. Don't stay here and try and borrow my supplies because you weren't ready. Now, one thing I have heard, actually, a lot of people asking about when they're talking about gas and water and milk and stuff is, one guy posted, there's bread. I want to make a sandwich. And I thought that was a great way to ask. It gave me a little smile, but I like people giving those tips. But I also have a tip for people asking for ice. The odds are you have a fridge with an ice maker. Go ahead and take Solo cups, which is what I use. I love red Solo cups. Or just take regular glasses, fill them up with water, put them in your freezer. But my freezer's full. Take the stuff out of your freezer and put it in the cooler or wherever you were going to put the ice you were about to buy. Once those freeze, swap them, put your stuff back in the freezer, put the newly formed giant ice cubes in the cooler, and giant ice cubes last way longer than small ice cubes. Mr. Chris Does Stuff has been updated. All my socials are here. What's really cool, though, this little E down here, that's right, this is my Etsy store. So if you ever dreamed of working in a block-themed office, here's a block-themed office for you. So these are all work-safe backgrounds. It's like $5. For the hurricane, 50% off. Any of the backgrounds, 50% off digital downloads. You get them instantly when you buy them. Use them in all your video calls. Got 100 different styles. Like I said, there's at least 6 in each one. Our most popular selling one, believe it or not, is Tron themed. So if that floats your boat, there you go. And then here, if you just want to flex and be like, I'm at the beach, you could, show off a little bit. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump over to some hilarious updates. Now, this one says, will the Winter Park water still work if there's no power? Curious, I have baby bottles to wash. Well, maybe. Now, if you weren't in Winter Park, I would say maybe in Florida, a lot of people have well water. And wells can either need a pump or not need a pump. If you need a pump, of course, you need power. If you have a pressurized well, then you don't need power. Water will come out of it if you uncap it. But as far as Winter Park, that's going to be like city water, and that sometimes is gravity fed. Usually it's on backup generators, but it typically does have pumps. So you got like a 50-50 shot if their infrastructure is good enough to support you. But you should still have water. Your house specifically having power does not affect your water at all. Does anyone know where to get portable fans or have extras? Again, no, I don't have extras. I have as many as I need. I'm not really that mean. If people need something, I let them come over and hang out. Here's a great one. 24 bottles of water, Home Depot, all day long. No stress, no rush. So yeah, people team up with me. Let's calm them down. This one's a little disturbing. I'm homeless. So he's checked into my neighborhood and he says he's homeless. He lives in the park behind Full Sail, which is a school near me. Does anyone know if that area is prone to power lines falling and flooding? That would be one heck of a combo. If you're in standing water and a power line fell, that's not good. So yeah, if this is a real person, don't be there. Don't be near power lines at all during the hurricane. Actually, open Waves, because you have a phone, because you put this on the internet, and go shelter near me, and it'll show you all the storm shelters that are near you. Pro tip, if you didn't know, Waze is doing that right now. Kind of nice of them. I like that apps are picking up the slack where old forms of media like watching TV, we don't really do that much anymore. It's nice to get the alerts in modern ways. All right, this is the one I'm going to end on, and I'm going to just read it. Does anyone have an extra shutter or plank of wood? We are college girls and haven't been successful in finding any wood. We just have one window we're looking to board up. Now, there's a place on here where you can mark it resolved, and it's been marked resolved. So let's hope those nice young college girls got the wood they needed, and that window is now successfully boarded up. And on that thought, I want to say subscribe, like, ring notification bell, go to mrchrisdoesstuff.com, check out my other socials, check out my Etsy store. But other than that, I'm going to jump back on tomorrow, live from inside the storm once it gets here. For now, I'm going to go to bed.